Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jasmine again. Welcome back to my channel and other celebrity tarot reading. For all of you who are completely new to my channel, I wish you a very warm welcome. And to those of you who have been following me for a while, I always tell you that I appreciate your support from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm very grateful for you. I'm grateful for every question that you ask. I'm grateful for every request that you send me. I'm grateful for any kind of feedback and also any kind of subscription, like, and follows. Today's reading is about Shawn Mendes. For those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that I do have a list of requests, and I have been trying to work through that list for a very, very long time. So when I received this Shawn Mendes request, I was asked to do a 2024 prediction for him. But guys, we are already in May. So for me, it just feels wrong to do a 2024 reading, because half of the year is, soon gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 6 months reading for him. So this is going to be Shawn Mendes from today and 6 months ahead. What is going to what are there in store for him? I just want to clarify one thing. I trust in my cards. I trust in my tarot reading. I trust in my interpretation of the cards. I always tell my followers that my cards are never wrong, but however, the interpretation sometimes might not be completely correct. But it is also important to remember that energies and circumstances change all the time. That means whatever we read one day, the essence of it will stay the same. The main ingredients will stay the same, but there can be some slight changes, because all of us have something that is called free will. So even something is destined for you, you might change. You might decide to look the other way. So things can happen along the way that that can apply to changes. So so you will never find everything 100% accurate. That is impossible. But I will do my best. But always remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, and you need to have an open mind in order to receive the messages from a tarot reading. So let's just hop into this. I just want to clear my cards and tap into the energy of Shawn Mendes. Shawn Mendes, please, I am asking my spirit guides and my ancestors and also angels around, anyone who could help me to tap into the energy of Shawn Mendes. We would like to know what is in store for him from today and 6 months ahead. I actually don't know very much about Shawn Mendes. I kind of know one song, and that is this Senorita with his ex-girlfriend. I think that's the only song that I know about. I'm not really into keeping up with music and stuff like that. Okay. Angel of Addiction Healing. This is time of positive transformation and healing. I think maybe Shawn has been in a bad place when it comes to mental health. Maybe even a bit of an addiction problem prior to per now. And I think maybe he has been through, I did one reading for him a while ago. And I think, as I always tell you, because I do that many readings from time to time, I'm not able to remember the details. But if I'm not completely wrong here, I believe that he did withdrew from the public for a while. He was in a very bad headspace, and he needed time for himself so that he could heal his mental health. I think he has been working a lot with himself, because he has been really, really, really low, really down, really depressive. Things were not going well for him. He was very sad and really, he became some kind of a hermit. He needed to work on himself. So I think now he is feeling much better, and he is on his way to a much more positive view of life. There has been a very positive transformation, and there has been healing, definitely. And he is, in a much better headspace. Not saying that he doesn't have some setbacks in between, because sometimes, things don't always work out very smoothly. Sometimes, even though we put a lot of work on ourselves, we still sometimes have minor setbacks. So but at the moment he is in a very good place, and he definitely has had a very good and positive transformation. He really did something good for himself. The decision about withdrawing from the public it's a good decision for him. Now let's see what else he has in the near future for him. I'm having a little bit a narrow place to work on, because my equipment, my recording equipment actually broke into two, so that it has become very short. So it's kind of in my way, but I'll try my best and make sure that my cards are in the frame so that you can see what I'm doing. So what else is there for Shawn Mendes? Please tell us. Spirits, can you please assist us in this reading and tell us a little bit about what Shawn Mendes had ahead of him? He's definitely doing some work, because you see that he's very busy. He's busy with work. So I think he is this might indicate some new projects for him. He has a lot of stuff going on for him in the future, and he's working on maybe a new project, maybe I don't know if this has to do with music. It can be anything at the moment, but he's definitely putting in a lot of work, and he's very focused at the moment. He is definitely in his work headspace. He was withdrawn from doing what he likes for a very long time, but he is on his way back. He's no longer juggling between choices. He's no longer insecure when it comes to which path he wants to choose. Because when this card is upright, it is about, you know, not knowing which direction to go to. You are constantly being pulled back and forth, right and left. But in this case, this is reverse, and that tells me that he has finally decided that one path that he wants to follow. He is no longer insecure when it comes to which direction he wants to head to. He knows he knows his path, and he is going straight forward and towards his goals. He knows where his destiny is. He has finally made up his mind. That's, you know, that's where he is heading. What is this? The Emperor. Yeah, he is very stern now. He has grown more confident. He is being very self-aware. He knows exactly what he wants, and he is, there is some kind of an unstoppable energy about him right now. He is dedicated and ambitious, and he has stuff to do. So I think we are going to see a lot more when it comes to Shawn Mendes in the future, because he is on his way doing something. He has something that he is working on, and he is very dedicated at the moment. He's working very hard, and he's very ambitious about what he's doing. And I think also he's very focused, and also very, he anticipates this a lot. I feel this kind of energy that he's really looking forward to show off what he is working on. And when the day comes that he's going to show, if this is about music, it might be he's going to have some new music released, or he's going to have maybe he's going to put up a show or something. And it is going to be, well, at least he hopes that it is going to be well received. He's definitely positive about that. Oops. Okay, this is too many cards. He had a moment where he was kind of soul searching. There was a moment in his life when he was very depressed, as I said before, and he rejected a lot of things, you know. He was offered a lot of things, but he rejected them. He withdrew from the public. There were a lot of offers when it comes to work, when it comes to, you know, I don't know what else he does, but he definitely got a lot of job offers. He got a lot of offers from sponsors, from brands, but he rejected them because he was in a very bad space, and he just wanted to be left alone, and he wanted to find himself. He needed to heal himself, and he needed the time to search for his soul. He needed time to be mindful, and he needed time to actually just relax and catch up with himself. So it wasn't that the world forgot about him, but he actually, you know, just it was his choice to not deal with the outside world as much as he did before. He's guarding his money. He is He's a very financial, clever man. He is not someone who spends a lot of money. He doesn't engage in a lot of expensive hobbies, or have a very high maintenance lifestyle. So he guards his money. He lives a simple life. He is happy with what he has, and he is very down to earth like that. He is not motivated by wealth, but he does know that money is essential to be able to live a peaceful life. So he guards his money a lot. He used to be more about fame and seeking for people's recognition, and he was always, before this, it wasn't that he was an attention seeker in any way, but he was much more, he did want people to notice his music. He did want people to collaborate with him. He worked very hard to kind of convince people that he was a very talented man. He spent a lot of time to convince sponsors, agents, the music industry, that he had what it takes to be a singer, an artist, a songwriter. But now he's more relaxed to that, because it is not about the fame, it is not about the spotlight. He just wants to do what he likes to do, and he hopes that someone will like his projects, someone will like his music, someone will like his work, but he is not about impressing anyone. What else is there to know about Shawn Mendes and the next few months? Let's see. He's no longer the fool. As I said, he is not. He is now. His vision is more clear now. He knows exactly what he wants. He knows where he wants to head to. He has become much more mature, and he's much more dedicated to the things that he do, and he's doing things for the right reasons. Not saying that he didn't before, but more than before, he is now doing things for himself and not so much for other people. He's very mindful when it comes to his own mental health. And this is a very happy card. This is a very positive card. It looks like that finally he feels happy. Finally he feels fulfilled. He has not for a very long time. So finally, this is time to celebrate. It is time to celebrate, to feel happiness, to feel joy, and I think the next months will be a very positive time for Shawn Mendes, actually. And it looks like that maybe even he will find some kind of real romantic connection as well. We might see that later in the cards. Right now, I don't know what this celebration is about. I think it is about his life in general, his mental health, and his work. That he has finally come to terms with himself. Yeah, look at that. He's finally coming out of himself. He is finally able to celebrate. He has cut some ties from his past, people that was not necessary. Those people were not necessarily toxic, but in relation to him, it was toxic for him. They were not good for his mental health, so he had to cut ties with them. And after he did, he became much better. And he will still keep up this mentality. He doesn't want to allow anyone to get near him who is going to bring negativity in his life, or toxicity. He wants positivity. He wants happiness. He knows exactly what he wants and what he doesn't want. And he's very mindful about that. He's finished with whatever hurt and pain and abandonment, people lying to him. He is completely finished with that. He's still struggling, as I said before. He still has some setbacks from time to time. You know, he's not completely 100% healed, but he's much better. So he does have his demons yet, and he still struggles, but he is in a much better headspace, so he's able to fight those demons a lot better now. And he is the King of Cups, you know. Cups represent emotions, so he is a very sensitive guy. He's a very emotional guy. Everything about him is about love. Love is important to him. Feelings are important to him. He's very he likes to show his emotions. He likes to express his emotions in a lot of ways. I think he also uses his music, he uses his lyrics to express his inner feelings a lot of times. So when you listen to his music, you will learn a lot about him by listening to his words. And also to the rhythm, you know, what kind of mood is he in. You can actually hear in the rhythm of his songs. You can hear the way he is playing the music, what kind of music is it. And I also think that he likes to be surrounded by water. He's a very sensitive guy, but he's also very he likes water a lot. Maybe he is some kind of guy that likes surfing or swimming or something like that, because you see that this king, he's sitting in the middle of the ocean, of the sea, and just sailing away. The Hierophant, well, he is very smart, and he's very intelligent. He is also someone who is very he doesn't like breaking any rules. He is a guy that you can trust completely when it comes to his words. He's very trustworthy, and he is someone who keeps his word. He will never lie to you about anything. He is very honest. He is very sincere, and he is just a very kind and friendly, and someone who is very reliable. He's a very reliable person, a very reliable friend. You know, he is very supportive as a friend, as a family, as a lover, whatever. He is very reliable. You don't have to second guess his intentions or motives. But being this person sometimes brings him a lot of burden as well, because people do take advantage of his personality, because he's so kind, because he's so supportive, because he's always the one being honest, and you can read him like an open book. People do unfortunately take a lot of advantage of him. There has been women before that might have had taken advantage of him. He has learned from that, so now he He's much more aware of the type of woman that he wants. He wants the type of woman who is almost like the high priestess, who is intelligent, who is smart, who is very beautiful, but at the same time intuitive, and I'm sensing that he himself might be very into spiritual work and into mindfulness. So he would like to find someone who is the same way, who thinks the same way like him, who enjoys having this down-to-earth energy, who is very intuitive, and who likes to research on spiritual stuff and visit places that might give off some kind of spiritual energy and atmosphere. He is definitely done with illusions and deceptions and lies. I feel like that someone might have lied to him a lot lately. Not lately, but before. So now he is much more aware of that type of people. So he's completely done with people who are not being honest and who have been using him. He still gets very much exhausted at times because he is still in a healing process. So he needs a lot of rest. So I can sense that even though he is in a much better headspace, he has changed a lot of his ways. He is much more positive, much more happy. He still needs to be mindful to take, to rest whenever he needs. He should definitely not engage in too much work, even though he's very eager right now to start something. He should be careful with not doing too much. He needs to take small baby steps. Did something turn here now? Someone is a bit jealous of him. I can see that someone is trying to steal away his dignity. Someone is trying to steal something from him. Maybe ideas, maybe something he has worked on. Someone is trying to take credit for that and trying to take it away from him. Someone is envy of him. Someone is jealous. But they are doing it behind the scenes. So this is a very dishonest person who is trying to take credit for Shawn's work. So he needs to be careful. Yeah, if someone is trying definitely to gain money from what he is producing. So Shawn needs to really keep an eye out for that. I'm happy that we had a card before that says that he was looking after his money, because he definitely needs to look after his money, because it looks like that someone is trying to scam him or something. This person is also going to backstab him in some way. This is not good. The reading started so well. He is going to be backstabbed by someone. Someone is going to take credit for him and backstab him for something. But it will be okay. The outcome, however, the final outcome will be okay. He will he will still shine through, because as I said, he will have some setbacks, and life consists of a lot of ups and downs. That's just how it is. But he will get through this because he's in a much better headspace. He won't be stagnated just because someone doesn't treat him right, because he has learned to have a much better set of thinking now. So he is able to overcome this betrayal in some way, and he won't be losing sleep because of that. He will move on, and he will accept the defeat. He won't be fighting back. He won't be petty and do the same thing back, because he is a much better person. So he will just move on. Looks like he might make some money as well, actually. Someone is gonna offer him some money in a collab. Intuitively, I feel like that this is a woman. Someone is gonna offer him a deal of some kind. It can be a music collaboration, it can be a modeling for something, it can be writing a song, or maybe appearing in a music video. It can be anything, or maybe doing a show. I'm not sure, but there's definitely a female who is going to offer him a deal, and it's going to he's gonna gain a bit of money from that. Yeah, he's done with everything that has to do with extortion and fighting and people trying to take him down. He's not affected by that anymore. He is in so much he is so much stronger now in his mental space. He is able to think forward. He's able to think well of himself. He's able to cut out people who are toxic to him, and he's able to move on when people actually doesn't treat him right. So he has really come a long way on his journey. Is there anything else we need to know about Shawn Mendes, please? Is there anything else that is going to happen the next 6 months? That's it? Okay. So it definitely seems like that, just a little summary here, because it seems like the card didn't have much more to tell us. So what we know about Shawn Mendes and the rest of this year is that he is in a much better headspace. He has healed a lot when it comes to his mental health, because he has been suffering from a lot of depression, a lot of addiction, and he was really out of touch. He withdrew from the public most of the time, gone, actually missing in action for a while, but he is on his way back, and he has something he's working on, and he's eager to show us, not in the way that he's trying to impress anyone. That is not his intention, but he likes to show off his work. It also looks like that he is no longer affected by negativity, because he has cut out a lot of people that meant toxicity to him. He is much better at dealing with people who doesn't want the best for him. It looks like that someone is going to try to steal his shine. Someone is very jealous of him. Someone is very envious of him, and they're going to try to steal something from him and not give him credit for it. But that also will go well, because he will find a way to move on from that. And it also looks like that he's going to get a special offer, a special deal of some kind. I'm not sure what it is about, but it's probably a collaboration with a female, and that is going to gain him a bit money. And that's what I have about Shawn Mendes and the rest of this year. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it made sense, and I hope that you liked it. If you have any additional questions, if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section, or maybe send me a DM or something. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.